good afternoon children. In the previous class, last video 8, we discussed about exponents and powers. In the exponents and powers, applications of exponents and powers and their formulas, laws of the exponents and exercise sums. Finally, we discussed that standard form, that means scientific notation also we discussed. Okay, now it is time for doing another chapter. After in the conclusion, in the last end of the class, I will complete one Roman is left in exponents and powers. I will discuss that also. Okay, now I will start now new chapter, square roots and cube roots. Now square roots and cube roots. First of all, we have to discuss square roots. It is chapter number 6. Here, first of all, from that exponents, you know how to write the number in the exponential form. In the exponential form also, if any number, equal number of factors comes, means that is we call as perfect square. What is a perfect square? Let us see. Here, suppose I am taking here 144. Now I am taking prime factorization of 144. What is prime factorization? Let us see 144 prime factorization. 144, 2 sevens, 2 twos, 2 36, 2 18s, 2 9s, 3 3s, 3 1s. So what is the answer here? Twos. How many twos? 4 twos. 1, 2, 3, 4 again. So when you observe here, these two are one pair, these two are one pair, these two are one pair. So these are equal pairs. Whenever comes prime number, prime factors in this way, we said it is a perfect square number. It is a perfect square number. That means what is the perfect square of this? 2 twos are 4. Again 2 twos are 4. It is also 4. It is 9. When you have to find the square root. Suppose you want to find square root of 144 if you want, means you can symbolically write as square root. So instead of 2 twos, you have to write 1 2 only. Instead of another 2 twos, you have to write another 2. Instead of these 2 3s, you have to write 1 3. So finally answer is 2 twos are 4, 4 3s are 12. What is square root of 144 means? You should be say 12. Now let us see definition of square number and square roots. When a number is multiplied by the same number, the result is called, the product is called perfect square number. That is, when number is multiplied by the same number, the result is called perfect square number. When a number, suppose 1 is there, multiplied with the same number 1, we will get here 1 only. 2 is there, multiplied with the same number 4. 3 is there, multiplied with the 3, 9. 4 is there, multiplied with the same number 4, 16. What do you call 1, 4, 9 and 16? These are perfect square numbers. Here, with perfect square number, suppose 9 is the perfect square number, 9 can be written as 3 square. Like that, 16 can be written as 4 square. Suppose m can be written as n square, n square means n into n. Here, this n is integer, then it should be say that it is a perfect square. Okay. Suppose in some cases, I mean 1.5 into 1.5 is equal to 2.25. 2.25. It is numbers are like that 2.5 into 2.5 is equal to 6.25. Here 2.25 and 6.25 are not perfect squares. Even though perfect squares, these products are not integers. But in the case here, these are integers. Decimal numbers are not integers. Now, let us see properties of perfect square numbers. Properties of perfect square numbers. Perfect square. First of all, perfect square. Perfect square. When a number is multiplied by the same number, multiplied by the same number, the result is perfect square. Example 1, 4, 9, 16, 25, etc. Now let us see perfect square properties. Properties of perfect square numbers. It is a perfect square definition over. Now properties of perfect square numbers. Properties of perfect square number. Properties of perfect square numbers. Okay. Properties. First property, when you observe here, 1 into 1, 1. 2 into 2, 4. 3 into 3, 9. 4 into 4, 16. 5 into 5, 25. 6 into 6, 36. 7 into 7, 49. 8 into 8, 64. Like that. 9 into 9, 81. 10 into 10, 100. 11 into 11, 121. 12 into 12, 144. 13 into 13, 169. 14 into 14, 196. 15 into 15, 225. 16 into 16, 256. Like that. When you observe all of these perfect square numbers, in the perfect square, these results, what are the results of these numbers we call perfect square numbers. In these perfect square numbers, the unit place appears either 2 appeared, am I hearing anything? 2 appeared? No 2 appeared in the unit place. Observe clearly. And 3 is appeared. 3 is also not appeared. And 7 is appeared. 7 is also not appeared. And 8 is appeared. 8 is also not appeared here. 8 is also not appeared. So what you observe from this, the perfect square number do not end with 2, 3, or 7 or 8. The perfect square, first property is the perfect square number do not end with 2, 3, 7 or 8. When anybody asks to check whether it is a perfect square number or not. Suppose I name one example I am writing here 148. In the perfect, it is a perfect square or not asked. You are clearly can say that it is not a perfect square. Why? In unit place you end with 8 only. Suppose 207. What is unit place here? 7. So it is not a perfect square. No need to find prime factors. Immediately by seeing only you can say what 2, 3, 7, 8 when appears in the unit place. It is not a perfect square. Clear? Now suppose 1802. It is not a perfect square. Suppose 4. It is also not a perfect square because unit place is 3, not perfect. So it is not a perfect square. Here unit place 2, so it is not a perfect square. It is here unit place 8. It is also not perfect square. It is unit place 7. It is also not perfect square. So these are not perfect square numbers because by seeing only in the unit place when it appears 2, 3, 7 or 8, clearly it is not a perfect square. So what is the first property? The perfect square number do not end with the perfect square number do not end with this 2, 3, 7, 8. Then what is perfect square numbers end with other than these numbers? Perfect square numbers, second property, the perfect square numbers end with 1. It will end with 1, and it will end with 4. It will end with 5. It will end with 6. It will end with 9. It will end with 0. Perfect square numbers definitely end with 0, 1, 4, 5, 6, 9. That's all. Other than these digits, see 1, 0 is not here, 1 is not here, 4 is not here, 5 is not here, 6 is not here, and 7 is not here, and 8 is also not here. So when any number, suppose 1, other than these numbers, I am taking 17, 2, 8, 9. So it is a perfect square. It ends with 9 or not? Clear? Okay. Suppose I am writing 40 into 40. 4, 600. End with 0. So when any number end with these numbers, it always not, may or may not be end with perfect square numbers. Okay? Even though suppose end means perfect square numbers end with these numbers, sometimes it will be failed. Suppose I am taking one number example. What is that one? Suppose 120. Here unit place is 0. Even though 0, it will not a perfect square. So the perfect square numbers end with these numbers, but converse is not true. Every perfect square number need not be end with this number. Every perfect square number need not be end with third point. Every perfect square number need not be end with 0, 1, 4, 5, 6 or 9. Because here suppose 26 is there. Example. You place 6 here there. It will be perfect square. It is not a perfect square. Chance will be there. More chance will be there. So Main point is this one. If you remember this, you can understand this. Perfect square number do not end with 2, 3, 7 or 8. First point completed. And perfect square number end with what numbers? 0, 1, 4, 5, 6 and or 9. Okay, I am writing this. Another point I will discuss now. I will discuss. Okay. And fourth point, every perfect square, the numbers end with 0, that number should be even number of zeros. If a number has even number of zeros, and non-zero number is perfect square, then it is the number is perfect square. One example I will discuss now. What is the example? Suppose 100 is there. You can write as 10 into 10. Here 100 end with even number of zeros. Suppose 1000. How can you end here odd number of zeros? It is not a perfect square. Perfect square. Suppose 200 is there. Even though even number of zeros, non-zero number is what? 2. So it is not a perfect square. Suppose 400 is there. It is a perfect square. Even number of zeros are there and non-zero number is a perfect square. So it is a perfect square. Because you can write as 20 into 20. So that is clearly you can understand. Every perfect square number do not end with 2, 3, 7 or 8, and the perfect number is end with 0, 4, 1, 4, 5, 6 or 9. And this one also very important. Every perfect square need not be end with 0, 1, 4, 5, 6 or 9. And if a number has even number of zeros and non-zero number is perfect square, then the number is perfect square number. Non-zero number means these are zeros. Non-zero number means 1 here. 1 is a perfect square. And even number of zeros are there. So it is a perfect square. Here odd number of zeros are there. No need to check. It is not a perfect square. Here even number of zeros there. Then non-zero number is 2. You have to check. 2 is not a perfect square. So it is not a perfect square. And 400, even number of zeros are there. And you have to check non-zero number. Non-zero number is 4. It is a perfect square. So it is a perfect square number because 20 and 20. And next point. The square of even number is even. The square of any even number is even. That is example. Suppose the square of any even number, suppose 4 is there. We have to square 4 square 16. 4 into 4 16. It is a even. 18 is there. 18 square, that means 18 into 18. How much? 3. 8 is 64. 64. 64. 6. 8 plus 8. 26. 26 plus 6. 30. 324. So 324. Even number. It is even number. It is also even number. Then next point is square of any odd number. That is odd. square of any odd number is odd number. That is, suppose 15 is a odd number. 15 square, you can write as 15 into 15, 25, odd number. 11 is there, 11 square, 11 to 11, 121, odd number. Okay. Now, 5th point completed, 6th point completed, 7th point, let us see. 7th point. 7th point is if a number in unit place is 4 or 6, its square number also in unit place must be 6. Suppose if a number in units place is 4 or 6, its perfect square number end with 6, because 4 square is there 16, 6 square is there 36, and 14 square is there 196, and 26 square is there 26 to 26, 676. So the square, if a number in each place is 4 or 6, its perfect square number end with 6 only. Suppose in place 4 or 6, in perfect square number end with 6 or 6 only. Okay. Now that is. Now 7. Now very important point. The sum of first n odd numbers. Suppose 1 plus 3, first odd number 1 plus 3, 4, you can write as 2 square. 1 plus 3 plus next odd number 5 means 9, 3 square. 1 plus 3 plus 5 plus 7, 16, 4 square. 1 plus 3 plus 5 plus 7 plus 9, 25, 5 square. Like that, 1 plus 3 plus 5 plus 7 plus 9 plus 11 is equal to 36, 6 square. Like that, sum of first 6 odd numbers means 6 square. Sum of first 1 odd number means 1. Sum of first 2 odd numbers means 2 square. Sum of first 3 odd numbers means 3 square. Sum of first 4 odd numbers means 4 square. Sum of first 5 odd numbers means 5 square. Sum of first 6 odd numbers means 6 square. Like that, when you generalizing, sum of first n odd numbers is n square. Sum of first n odd. Sum of first n. Sum of first n odd natural numbers. Sum of first n odd natural numbers is n square. Now, next point. Suppose the square of two consecutive numbers are there. Suppose 3 square, next consecutive number 4 square. How many numbers between how many non-perfect squares number between these two? That means 3 square means 9, it is 16. 9 after 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. How many are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. How do you find? Suppose 10, small number I want to take 4 square, 5 square. 4 square means 16, 5 square means 25. How many non-perfect squares between these two numbers? Means here 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, that's all. How many are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. When number is increased, it is very difficult to write these numbers, all the numbers, and counting is very difficult. In that process, what is the conclusion? The number of non-perfect square between two consecutive squares means here first number is what? 3. When multiplied by 2, we will get here middle numbers, middle non-perfect square numbers. So 2 3 is 6. You got here 6. You got here 6. In the same way, here 4 square and 5 square, middle non-perfect squares are 8. How can you conclude this one? Here you have to multiply this number with 2. 4 2s are 8. Okay. Now I am writing this point clearly. Number of non-perfect square numbers between number of non-perfect square numbers between n and n plus 1. N next number is n plus 1 is number of non-perfect or 2n. Suppose example 11 square and 12 square. Non-perfect square numbers. Non-perfect square numbers. Here you should write 2 into 11. How much? 20. Like that, we can say clearly it is the 11th property. Okay. Now I am wrapping this. Here, suppose here you can say clearly, find the perfect squares between 100 and 150 asking. Here, how many perfect squares? 100 and 150, 100 after 100, that means 10 square. That means 10 square. Next, 11 square, 121. Now find one example I am writing. Find the perfect squares between 100 and 150. 100 means 10 square. 100 means 10 square. Next number is 11 square, 121, 12 square, 144, 30 square, 169. More number. 169 more than this. So how many perfect squares between 100 and 150 means you should say only 2. 2 numbers are there. Now in this class, successfully completed perfect square numbers and properties of perfect square number, definition of square number, and properties clearly. In the next section, we will continue with again properties, some properties left, and start the exercises. Okay. Thank you very much, children.